Miss Callan with Ship here, and it's summertime and time for popsicles. Let's make some popsicles today out of strawberries, which I just picked out of the garden, and bananas. Did you know that strawberries actually have their seeds on the outside of the fruit? Isn't that interesting? Can you think of another fruit that does that? How about pineapple? So let's see, how can we make a strawberry banana popsicle into a 2 food group snack? We've got our fruits. What if we added some dairy? We could add some vanilla yogurt. Then we'd have a 2 food group snack. We also might want to add a little bit of honey or maybe some strawberry jam, because when you cool ingredients a lot, they don't taste as sweet, so we might need just a little bit more sweetness. What else do we need to make this treat? Well, we need a freezer. We need something to pour our popsicles into, so I'm going to use some Dixie cups and popsicle sticks. And then we might need a little tray or Tupperware to put them into that we could slip into the freezer. We need some knives for a little bit of chopping. We need a spoon to stir. We could mash up our fruit with a big fork or with a masher, or we could use a blender to blend this all together. We might need a strainer for the lemon, and we could use a spatula, and we could use a whisk instead of the blender, but these are all optional. And some measuring spoons and cups might be a good idea for this recipe. The first thing we have to do is wash our hands. So we're going to get our hands wet, grab soap, suds up, and wash for the time it takes to sing happy birthday twice, then rinse. The second thing we have to do is wash our fruits and vegetables. So let's start with the strawberries. You could also use frozen strawberries, and if you let them defrost, they'll be very soft and really easy to mash up or to blend. But if you have fresh, you have to start by taking off the little green tops. You can use a knife for that. Or if they're really small, you can just pinch the tops off. Then you don't waste as much of the strawberry. Let's use about a cup or 2 of strawberries. I'm going to make my popsicles without a blender, so first I'm going to chop up my strawberries with this knife, and then I'm going to mash them with this big fork. You can do this on top of a cutting board or on top of a plate. I have a cutting board that's really just for fruit, because if I do this on top of a cutting board where I've cut onion before, then the strawberries will start to taste kind of oniony, and that won't be very good for our popsicles. This works really well for really ripe strawberries or frozen strawberries. Now let's dump all this strawberry and strawberry juice into our bowl. Do you like banana? Banana would be good in our popsicles because it's sweet and it's creamy. So I'm going to add 1 ripe banana, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. We'll slice up the banana, and then we'll mash it with the fork. Of course, you could put all of your ingredients into a blender, then you don't have to chop them and mash them at all. Now let's add our dairy. Let's put in ½ a cup of yogurt. I have vanilla yogurt here, but you could use plain or strawberry or any flavor. And the more sugar the yogurt that you have in your popsicles has, the less honey or jam you have to add to sweeten it up. Now we can add a squeeze of lemon if you like. You don't have to add lemon at all. It kind of brightens the flavor a little bit though if you do like lemon. I have honey or jam here. I think I'm going to put in a little teaspoon of strawberry jam. That's all of our ingredients. Let's stir this up. Okay, now we're all ready to put it into our Dixie cups or popsicle molds if you have popsicle molds. So this is a little chunky. These are going to be popsicles with little bits of fruit in them, and if you blended it in a blender, they would be smooth. Let's scoop them right in. When liquids freeze, they expand a little bit, so we have to leave a little bit of space at the top for this popsicle to expand and get bigger. And then we'll stick a popsicle stick in it like that. You can make popsicles with any fruit combination that you love. I love to use a spatula to get out the very last good drops. There we go, I made 7 popsicles. I wonder how many you will make. The only problem with this is we have to wait until tomorrow to try them because they have to freeze overnight. But it'll be worth the wait, right? So have so much fun making your popsicles and have a happy summer.